Today I will be talking about the DIY bullet comparator I have made here. I just recently got a 6.5 Creedmoor and I have been reloading that cartridge, and I was having a lot of trouble with overall length, my coal for my loads. And obviously, if you've ever measured overall length and tried to back off a couple thousandths, measuring from tip to base of your case, it is very difficult because tips on bullets vary on length of them, but the ogive is apparently supposed to be all the same in a box of bullets. So, and the ogive is a lot of people will measure from here to here for overall length, and that works to a certain extent, but if you're trying to get a precise measurement or anything like that, it is very difficult. So as I said, most people from here to the base. Now if you go and get your brand new box of any bullets, usually most of the time you measure from here to here with your calipers, it will be very inconsistent. It will be very inconsistent throughout your projectiles in a box. So the problem with this is like I said, if you have your measurement for your bullet touching your lands and you want to back off however much jump you want, you really, it's just very annoying once you get down to it, because it comes down to thinking that measuring your overall length by tip to base, you think they're different, so you try to compensate that by adjusting your seating die, and it will actually be wrong because you're adjusting for your tip to base. So if you get a bullet and you think it's 5 thousandths away from your lands, and then you do another one through your seating die at the exact same setting, and it is 5 thousandths up, and then you adjust for 5 thousandths back, now you're 10 thousandths off your lands instead of 5 thousandths off your lands. So that is why they make bullet comparators, and I'm pretty sure the brand is PTG makes a bullet comparator just like this. It looks like it's just a nut, and it has a bunch of different calibers. It has like 30, 26, 25, just random holes to check that with. And I didn't feel like spending money, because ever since I bought this gun I've been shelling out a lot of money here lately, so that's the last thing I wanted to buy was something so simple. So I took a nut I found, and I've just to where I can stick my bullet in, if any are longer or anything like that. I drilled out my threads, which is completely not necessary, but I did it anyway. And again, if your bullet comes through here and it touches this wall back here, you can go ahead and drill all the way through. But I went ahead and drilled my threads out, and my bullets fit in there perfectly. And my hole has a nice contour to it and everything. I've got it pretty well dressed up and contoured, because if you just drill a hole and not contour, your bullet will, every time you put it in, the burrs will latch onto the brass since they're sharper, and I mean, if you push in really hard, obviously it's going to, but you shouldn't do that anyway. But yes, I've got that, and I also got a little magnet because I was attempting to do it like this by measuring it like that, with just trying to hold it with two hands and everything all at the same time. It's hard, kind of annoying. So I super glued a little magnet on the back there, and it sticks to my calipers. And go ahead and zero it. Alright. Let me just show you. Take this off real quick. Excuse me. Okay, zero this back out. Alright. This is quite hard. Just one hand. Okay. 1 inch. Alright. 39. I'll put this one in there. It's about the same. Okay, that's a thousandth off. It's 2/1000ths off that. A lot of people won't think this is a very big deal, but if you are trying to get a precise load or working on your overall length and you're just wanting to be very precise, you will, just watching this video, it might not seem that much difference, but most reloaders understand how annoying it is once it gets down to it. If you're a very precise reloader. I'm sorry, this is I don't know if this is gonna work with. Okay, 77.77. Bullet is crooked in there. It probably won't. 77. See, now that we're measuring from the ogive of the bullet, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that correct. Just comment below. 77. .76. This is just hard to do with only two hands, because sometimes you have to get okay, I accidentally clicked my 0 button, but yeah, you get the point. So instead of measuring off the tip like this, we're measuring off the ogive of the bullet, and that's the beginning of the contour of the bullet from the actual bullet. Well, yep, that is all I have. So just, if you watch this video and you're trying to save some money, this is a lot easier than going out and buy the PTG one or Hornady lock and load one for like $30. I have $0 and just an hour or two in this one. Alright, thank you.